the honor that they would not attack him. On these relied, and therefore thought it unnecessary to be on his guard against the enemy. But their pledges of faith and honor proved no better than those of other unprincipled and hostile nations. The same night which was fixed upon to retreat, my father and our family set off about the break of day. We directed our course for a large shrub plant some distance off. We intended to conceal ourselves from the approaching enemy until we could refresh ourselves a little. But we presently found that our retreat was not secure. The enemy, who happened to be encamped a little distance off, had sent out a scouting party who discovered us by the smoke of the fire we had made. As soon as we had finished eating, my father discovered the party and immediately began to discharge arrows at them. This was what I first saw, and it alarmed both me and my mother. Being unable to make any resistance, immediately we took ourselves to the tall, thick reeds not far off. They then came to us in the reeds. In the very first salute I had, there was a violent blow on the back part of the head with the forearm of the gun, and at the same time a grasp around the neck. I then had a rope put about my neck, and was immediately led to my father, who was likewise pinioned to unhold for the meeting. In this condition, we were all led to camp. My mother and myself had tolerable treatment from the enemy, while my father was closely interrogated respecting his money, which they knew he must have. But as he gave them no account of it, he was instantly cut and pounded on his body with great inhumanity. All this had been done the least to make him give up his money, but he despised all the tortures until he continued exercise and increase of torment obliged him to sink and expire. He thus died without informing his own enemies where his money lay. I saw him while he was thus tortured to death. The shocking scenes to this day fresh in my mind, and I have often been overcome while thinking on it. He was a man of remarkable stature, strength, and resolution. He was affable, kind, and gentle, ruling with equity and moderation. After destroying the old prince, the enemy decamped and immediately marched towards the sea. On the march, prisoners retreated with clemency, on account of their being submissive and humble. Having come to the next tribe, the enemy laid siege and immediately took men, women, children, flocks, and all their valuable effects.